Welcome to Cabin and Cottage, where timeless design meets modern elegance. In today's video, we'll explore the exquisite beauty of a Jane Austen-inspired home, with spring elegance flowing through every room. If you're inspired by classic vintage style, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more stunning ideas. A vintage English entryway welcomes spring with floral wallpaper and pale wood floors. An ornate umbrella stand and antique hat rack set a refined tone. Soft sunlight brushes the space, illuminating every charming detail, evoking the timeless grace of Jane Austen's countryside homes. Gentle pastels complete the ambience. The parlor is a portrait of elegance with carved wood furniture, embroidered settee, and delicate lace curtains. Soft cream walls are accented with fresh blooms in porcelain vases. Gilded sconces cast a golden glow, creating a romantic atmosphere steeped in literary charm and quiet sophistication. A spring sitting room reveals Regency-inspired design with floral upholstery, damask drapes, and antique art. Chintz-covered armchairs face a vintage fireplace, while soft natural light highlights every curve and contour. This room breathes serenity, wrapped in the classic beauty of 19th-century English decor. In the dining room, soft mint walls and white trim surround a rich mahogany table adorned with bone china and peonies. Silverware gleams beside embroidered linen. The room's symmetry and restraint reflect Regency values, while fresh spring colors evoke both renewal and tradition in this graceful setting. A warm cream-toned kitchen celebrates rustic English charm with open shelves displaying heirloom teacups. Terracotta pots hold fresh herbs on a butcher block island. Lace-topped windows invite morning light, completing a pastoral vision both practical and picturesque. Each surface echoes stories of heritage and quiet craftsmanship. A quaint breakfast nook nestles beside a window, where spindleback chairs surround a pine table topped with daffodils. Pastoral wallpaper wraps the space, while morning sun filters through sheer curtains. This peaceful alcove brings spring's poetry to life with timeless cottage detail and Austen-era nostalgia. The vintage library glows with oak tones and rows of leather-bound books. An antique writing desk rests beneath botanical prints, while ivy trails from shelves. This intimate corner reflects the intellectual refinement of Austen's world, where thought and tranquility reign beneath the soft hush of spring light. A spring bedroom adorned in sage and lace centers on a floral canopy bed. Embroidered bedding and wild rose wallpaper frame the scene. A vintage vanity holds ceramic perfume bottles, and every detail whispers elegance. It's a restful retreat that feels like stepping into an Austen novel. In a cozy dressing room, pastel pink walls and an embroidered stool surround a carved wooden wardrobe. A gilded mirror reflects a bouquet of spring lilies. The atmosphere is both delicate and structured, mirroring the poise and grace associated with classic Regency-style interiors. The guest bedroom features twin iron beds with floral quilts and soft muslin curtains. A wooden trunk adds vintage utility, while wall sconces glow gently. This room embodies warm hospitality with subtle charm, offering guests a springtime haven steeped in the romantic style of English heritage. A vintage nursery is softened with floral wallpaper and pastel accents. An antique rocking horse and classic wooden crib add charm. A Regency rug grounds the space in history, while blooming branches and vases bring fresh spring energy into a serene and poetic environment for little ones. A quiet hallway displays vintage oil paintings in gilded frames. Floral runners cover the wood floors, and lavender sachets fill the air. Light spills through leaded glass windows, highlighting the delicate floral wallpaper. Every detail offers a transition space that feels intimate, refined, and seasonally alive. The powder room embraces spring with botanical wallpaper and antique brass fixtures. A porcelain basin sits atop a vintage vanity, surrounded by lace-trimmed towels. Bowls of dried florals add natural texture. This small space becomes a moment of luxury rooted in traditional craftsmanship and natural elegance. A clawfoot tub defines the vintage bath, paired with beadboard walls in a soft green. Lace curtains and a rustic wood cabinet add gentle warmth. A Regency-style rug grounds the space in quiet elegance. This is a retreat for restoration, celebrating calm, detail, and floral simplicity. The sunroom fills with spring light through tall windows. Floral cushions on rattan chairs invite long hours of reading and reflection. A teacup set in vintage novels rests on lace runners, while blooming vines peek from outside. It's a timeless room of leisure and literary soul. In the conservatory, iron garden furniture blends with lush greenery. Climbing ivy softens stone walls, while antique plant stands display delicate florals. The space blurs indoors and out, capturing the Regency ideal of refined nature. Sunlight filters through linen drapes, completing the romantic aesthetic. A rustic laundry room feels elevated with floral wallpaper and vintage cabinetry. A wooden drying rack and ceramic basin anchor the room. Pastel blues calm the senses, while baskets filled with linens complete the old-world feel. Spring breezes and lavender offer quiet function with flair. The mudroom reflects countryside living with spring details. A wooden bench and floral wallpaper set a cozy tone. Boots are neatly lined below hooks hung with straw hats and baskets. This charming space bridges garden and home with nostalgic functionality and seasonal elegance. A Regency-style garden patio flourishes with climbing roses and lilacs. Wrought iron seating and pastel cushions create a romantic outdoor setting. A stone fountain trickles gently in the background, surrounded by antique planters. The space evokes balance, elegance, and tranquil beauty straight from a period romance. The backyard offers a poetic close, with a vintage shed in soft paint, a weathered wheelbarrow, and blooming peonies. A picket fence outlines the space, while a cherry tree bursts in pink. A stone birdbath adds charm, grounding the garden in timeless English tradition. Thank you for joining us on this journey through a Jane Austen-inspired home filled with timeless elegance. We hope you found the perfect spring decor inspiration for your own space. Don't forget to like, comment your favorite detail, and subscribe to Cabin and Cottage for more beautiful design ideas.